ILS be the set. Get in tune. Episode 6, Inland with Spanglish, ILS. We're here. Mexican Natsu, Regalo Mexicano, Veronica Perez, BeReal.
Pero fuerte.
Yes, back in effect. Got another great episode for you. Going to keep this intro nice, sweet, and to the point. We got some little nice gimmick thing as always for you. Got the setup over here to my left, camera's right. And yeah. Vero, you got anything to say before we kick it off?
Yo, I be loving these this whole like gimmick season that you've
Come
been
on,
trying to write us
I'm
with.
trying.
Because if nothing, and no, like this is a sincere like Vero for once because I get free snacks out of it. So,
You do.
So I'm hyped.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
So yeah, it's without getting too much into it. How about you go? So we're gonna start off from.
So what are the rules? What am I doing? I don't even know what's going on. Like
So
you explained nothing to me before we started.
Similar to some of the other ones, you're going to so you could do. I will let you decide if you want to take the card and look at the topic, or if you want to eat it, unwrap it, and then eat it first. You can do that as well.
I think I'm gonna unwrap it and eat it first.
Okay.
That's what she said.
So before you do that, so within the cup is actually some milk, some almond milk.
Can the camera even capture?
It's almond milk. It like we're being sincere. Yeah.
Okay.
The camera can see it. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, wait, is this sweetened almond milk?
No, it's just the freaking blue diamond almond milk. It's the one we had in the fridge.
I don't drink your. This is vanilla flavor. This is good. I usually just drink the plain one.
No,
You super bougie
it's
today.
it's been there for a while, right?
Yeah,
Nobody's
but I
bougie around.
haven't. I have not drinking that. You know, I only drink my Fair Life. Okay, all right. So let's look. This is number 1,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm
So
unwrapping
this is very true to the Hispanic Heritage Month.
Oh yeah, it's Hispanic
Yeah.
Heritage Month, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's a con. No, this isn't a concha.
it's
This
not.
is a pan, but this is one of the cream cheese ones from. Okay, so
I cannot
obviously
remember the name.
he made a trip to the panaderia, and this is a cuernito. This isn't a cuernito. This
Kind
is one
of.
of those cream cheese ones.
Yeah, I can't remember all the names.
Okay, so what are the rules besides me eating this?
Just eat it and then read the topic.
Yeah,
not much to it.
Yeah, we real simple around
Yeah,
here.
super simple.
For your entertainment.
Yes.
FYE, do you remember the store?
Yes, of course I do. Talking to a music snob here. Of course I remember FYE.
Emphasis on snob. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the card says, is the constant talk about mental health reaching its peak? Mental health fatigue, maybe.
I want to know your take. Because I feel like we're kind of reaching, if not the peak, close to it. To where people are like, all right, we get it. Oh, you got freaking dementia. Like
Bro!
You know what I mean, though.
To know! You explained to them my point. Look, I did not come on the show to get canceled today. That is not my plan.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, you got anxiety.
You better explain what you mean.
You got anxiety. You got high blood pressure. Like, come on, like.
You about to make me sit on my almond milk, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, are people tired of hearing about mental health the same way somebody might complain about their sprained ankle, and people getting tired of hearing about it all the time? You know.
Are you basically asking if we should still consider mental health a stigma of discussion?
Yeah, because I feel like we're getting to that point where it's no longer as stigmatized, and people are kind of looking at it as as it should have always been, a valid sickness, however you want to label it, like something that affects you, even if it's not visible.
A valid core pillar of health.
Yes, exactly. But are we reaching that stage where it's okay to be like, okay, I get it, I don't care? The same way people may be with like physical injuries or stuff like that.
I mean, I don't know if someone throws their back out. I mean, you still care, don't you?
But even then, like people eventually kind of like get past it about that person. They don't really like care about.
They don't care about you broken back.
Exactly, really. Or
those are not good friends.
Or like if you have like
I hope my homies would care about me.
Or if you have a common cold, like somebody will be like, okay, you got a cold, whatever, you'll get over it. Kind of like that.
So are you saying that like generalized anxiety is like the new common cold? Is that your hot take, Mexicano?
No, just mental health as a whole. Like, are there certain aspects to it?
Well, the thing is that you can say mental health as a whole because then you start saying like it's like saying physical health as a whole. I mean, there's like different varieties. There's like general everyday anxiety
Hmm.
of like making a phone call to your local bank, and then there's like PTSD, and then there's like bipolar disorder. There's a spectrum, whether it's like having a cold or like breaking a leg.
Yeah, but do you think it's gonna go like 360 almost, where it's like
Oh, everything is cyclical.
right, where it was like before it was nobody recognized that it was a thing and nobody cared. Now people recognize the thing and they're slowly going back to the I don't care part.
Have you
Society.
seen evidence of that on the internet? Because I'm not on
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I think certain people are kind of like tired of like and that's why I kind of brought up that tweet. I'm like that's kind of relevant. It's like people kind of are getting tired of the I don't want to hear about your therapist. I'm glad you're seeing one, but I really don't care to hear about it. Um, as long as you get well, exactly. Like I said, that's why I kind of bring it back to physical health, like a broken arm. It's like
So is it the over speaking on it that you think is
yeah,
what society's
right,
getting tired of,
yeah.
or
I don't
is
think
it
it's
not the concept?
I don't think it's the actual
Concept.
I don't think it's a concept or the actual suffering that people go through that people don't care about, but yeah, the over speaking of it. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I think that it's good that we normalize it. I will absolutely get with you on the fact that I do think that people be labeling things before they have like a proper diagnosis or like know what the heck they're talking about. Like,
Oh yeah.
I've been on this mess. See, and like here's a personal goal of mine. I'm gonna try being the operative word, to curse a little less on this podcast than I usually do. Okay. So, what was I saying?
Labeling things before you know what they
Yes.
really are.
Yes. Okay. So
Which
like,
I'm with you 100%.
no,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's literally what I've been screaming from the
Yeah.
moment that somebody out there in the ether uttered the word narcissist. From the very beginning, I'm like, there is no way that every single one of y'all's exes, no matter how dicey the relationship was, could have been a narcissist or even had narcissistic tendencies. Could it have possibly have been that you guys were both at fault and you guys both had some growing up to do and you guys were simply just not fit for each other at all, or at the time, or did not grow together but grow apart? Is that a possibility? But no, like here's the issue, is that everyone's got to have like a good guy and a bad guy in the story. It's just like that TikTok thing that is going around or was going around, I don't know, like where, cuz somebody had told me about it, about how like women are going through this thing, or it's a popular like femme fatale thing for women to become a villain in the story or something like that.
Yeah.
Girl, and that shit is not fun. I don't know why people are trying to make that sexy. Now, I might be talking out of bounds because, again, I don't have context to that. But I just don't understand why people have to look at this in black and white. Like, whether it's that or mental health in general, like people just be slapping a label on things. And I understand to a certain point it's to try to grasp the concept of what's in front of you, you know? So I'm not judging you on that, but I'm just saying that like people really be going overboard sometimes.
Yeah, just don't throw out stuff for the sake of trying to like. I understand making sense of it, right? Because it can be scary if you don't know what's going on with you. You know that very much
and
makes sense.
And it also suits
Yeah.
you. You know, it's like a comforting blanket of sorts to know, like this ended, or my relationship with X family member is bad because they are a sociopath. It's very Thai in LA.
Sweet Life?
Yes, in
Yeah,
LA
yeah.
Sweet Life, when she be calling people sociopaths for no reason.
Gerard or
Gerald.
Gerald out of his name and called him a sociopath.
Yeah,
and he was like, he was deeply offended. He was like, sociopath.
Yeah.
Like he might as well be. The expression, and like every time he would like talk about it, he would rather be called a serial killer, to be honest, than a sociopath. Which a lot of serial killers are sociopaths now I think about it. But
yeah, that's true. Can't really have one without the other.
Exactly. But no, I get it. I've always been the type to be a big proponent of don't try to be a doctor all the time. Like you don't have to label your friends, your exes, like you said, people you work with as X, because you could be wrong a lot of times. You know, I know a classic one people love throwing around is OCD. You know, but when you really think about somebody who's OCD, it's not
just because you arrange something by color does not make you OCD.
exactly
Girl.
like somebody who has OCD is like they're going through it, man. Like they are really going through it, and it's something that's very detrimental to their life a lot of time. It's not just as simple as like them arranging their towel in their freaking cupboard or their freaking linen closet.
I have a best friend who literally every time we see each other, she tries to convince me that I'm ADHD. And I don't know, I'm just not buying it. Like, I love her. I just like, I know what ADHD looks like from the outside. And I don't know, maybe I'm under. And I'm thinking like, and she talks about it often enough where I start thinking like, do you ever like start convincing yourself of something that may not necessarily be true?
Yeah,
and you're
of course.
Thinking,
yeah, you start yourself
like,
out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, am I ADHD? Or am I just lazy and I procrastinate too much? And like, and there's like, and that's what's really tough, right? It's like when you start talking about mental health, it's like what aspect of it is self-responsibility and, you know, like garnering discipline and doing things before you want to do them, and what level is it, and what scale of it is anxiety and disorders and things that you have to hash out and work out with your inner child. And honestly, like my answer to most things, I think it's both.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to work out what that balance is for you, but don't be going out and about like trying to diagnose everybody else, you know, because that's just not fair to them or a meaningful waste of time for you. So
exactly. And doctors mess up too. Like just because you're licensed doesn't mean you can't misdiagnose. There have been people out there who have been misdiagnosed with things that have jacked them up for life because they get set up on all these medication, then it mess with them, you know.
Yeah,
even
but
more
we're not
mental.
doctors either, so don't be listening to us.
Don't listen to us, man.
No.
Just do your own research, but also seek a professional and really get the help you need. So yeah, that's it on that.
Can I go to the second pod now?
Next one, the one in the middle.
Okay. All right. Which
not that one.
This?
Not that one.
Oh man.
No.
That one looked colorful.
You gotta go. You gotta go in order.
Okay. All right. Is this why you went to Fiesta, or was it another panaderia?
Fiesta. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. It's always better if you go in the morning.
I'm unwrapping this one. I have our fancy paper towel brand. Oh, this is the cheesecake filled one.
Empanada de queso.
Oh my gosh, I love this one.
Empanada de queso. Yeah.
That's so good. I told you I didn't have dinner yet.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Your opinion on a sneaky link. What's a sneaky link?
Yes, I was hoping you would ask that.
I know, I saw the smile on your face.
So a sneaky link, to put it very simply, is somebody that you're seeing. It could be sexually or non-sexually on the low. So somebody that you're seeing that you don't want your family, your friends finding out who that is, and they're just kind of your dude, your guy, your gal, you know, whatever in between for you. You know, that's your sneaky link. And I want to get your opinion on, like, what's your opinion on it? Like, as far as, like, why do you think people have it? Why do they have to be so low key? Because I mean, I can speak from personal experience. I've had some like sneaky links and stuff like that. You know,
Can I answer your question, Mexicano?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Do you be telling Dolores of every single girl you be smashing out here in these streets?
No, of course not.
Okay,
no.
All right. Well, would you consider every single one of them your sneaky links?
No, because I talk to them with at least like friends. But sneaky link is like literally like nobody knows but you. That's a sneaky link.
I don't know, man. I'm a private person. I think like almost everybody and everything is my sneaky link. Does that count? Oh no, it has to be sexually?
No, it could be sexually or non-sexually.
But it has to be like a romantic interest of some level.
Yeah, I don't even say romantic. It's just somebody that you're like vibing with, like cool with. You know, it doesn't have to be sexually per se. Like I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic per se. It could be somebody that, yeah, you met through a dating app and maybe y'all ain't doing anything, but...
Well, see, like, that's my problem, though. So you're talking to somebody who literally and I'm getting better at this, folks, who literally compartmentalizes, like, every portion of her life. Like, my family never knows what I be doing, and my friends know nearly nothing about, like, who I am, like, behind closed doors with my family. I mean, to a certain extent. I just basically say that I'm, like, way more demure. Let's just put it that way.
So everything is sneaky. Sneaky Vettel.
Everything is sneaky. Like,
just like Cooper out here.
Look. This year, I have taken strides to realize that compartmentalizing every single part of my life and trying to like put personalities of myself in like little cubicles is unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
So your girl is trying to blur lines a little bit.
Right.
So right now, currently at this stage of mi vida, I don't have a whole lot of sneaky links. I have things simmering in the pot,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that haven't been fully introduced yet. But you know, like if things keep going, we'll see.
But you ain't out here like top secret agent of the world, like
Agent Cody Banks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not a Sly Cooper. I alluded to the raccoon video game.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Sly Cooper, that's his name. He's a raccoon. He's like a spy. Yeah.
Where are you getting these video games from? I don't know.
The video game. Sly Cooper was popular. Anyway.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, but it's a. I mean, everybody has always had one of these, but now there's kind of like a
Who's
name.
your last sneaky link?
My last one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to say that. That'll defeat the entire purpose.
Like how many? Touche. How many years ago? Like, was it in Tyler? Was there ever a close call with you and your moms?
No.
Trying to sneak her out of like
it
the
was probably,
shed
it was probably
bedroom or
last
something?
year. Last year here.
Here?
Yeah, like in Fort Worth, yeah.
Did she ever come over to the house
No.
while I wasn't
Nope.
here?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, well then I guess you weren't that sneaky about it. I would have been impressed.
What do you mean? I was sneaky about it. You never knew.
Yeah, but it's easy
A
for
sneaky
someone,
is not. It doesn't mean they have to come
for
over.
someone to not know if they're never inside your house.
Well, exactly. You're putting all these like circumstances around it. None of that has to happen.
That would have been impressive.
Oh yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, I could have done it for sure.
Okay. I guess we'll never know.
I just never wanted to invite her over because
Okay.
I'm very reluctant to invite girls over in the first place. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I mean, I like the concept. I like how people can be out here doing their thing, and this is not cheating, by the way. Big difference between cheating and you having a sneaky link.
What's the difference?
Well, one, you're cheating on your significant other. Mm-hmm. Sneaky link is just somebody you're cool with, sexually, non-sexually, and you're out here doing your thing, and you're single. Now, could they overlap? Could you have a sneaky link and cheat? Yes, but we're not condoning cheating in this case.
In this podcast, are we?
We're not. We're not.
Are you sure?
No, what I'm saying is I acknowledge that.
What if the concept of cheating offered us our very first sponsorship? Would we condone it then?
What do you mean our sponsorship? You think there's
we are sponsored by cheating.
Like there's like an app out there that like.
What was that website or that app that people use?
Oh, Ashley Madison.
Yeah, what if Ashley Madison reached out to us and be like,
Jesus.
"Yo, we will pay you like $4,000,
$5,000 a month, yeah,
in order."
To condone cheating,
yes.
To promote cheating among rich white folks.
Yes, specifically to Hispanics between the ages of 19 and 39 for Hispanic Heritage Month. What would you say?
If you use the promo code ILS, that'd be crazy. Oh man, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of like I like that there's a name to the idea or the action.
I don't know. I feel like, you know what? Like, maybe you're not doing a great job at explaining this.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I just think that there are already way too many words to describe not being together. Excuse me. Not being together, but being more than, I guess, friends. Than there is. I mean, you have the talking stage, you have situationships,
mm-hmm.
you have sneaky links,
friends with benefits.
Yeah, friends with benefits. Like literally there has been like such like an amalgamous like just whirlpool of names for that weird stage in the since the beginning of time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, let's be very candid. More time than not, a sneaky link is something sexual. All right. It could be non-sexual, but for the most part, it's somebody.
At the very least, they trying to get sexual.
It's somebody that you're plowing or getting plowed by.
Jeez,
if you for all my farmers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's that. Next one, Vettel.
Uh-huh.
Last one.
I should be worried about how cute I look when I'm like chewing food, but you know what? I'm not even gonna try to guess. Oh, this one's one of my favorite. Okay, so this is a classic. Okay, I. So check it, and one of the messiest too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the pastelito. Is that what your family calls it? Because I feel like every family has a different name for it.
That's the pastel rosita, yeah.
This is a pastelito. If you guys know, you know. So yeah. Hold on. It's so good.
It's falling apart, but yeah.
It's delicious.
I took a bite out of it before.
Damn, why?
Yeah. Well, I ripped out another piece out. I mean,
the BeReal app? The BeReal?
Yes. BeReal.
Okay. All right. What's that about?
So you haven't heard about this?
You forget that I don't exist in the world.
I know, and that's kind of the fun of some of these questions. So,
because I don't know nothing.
So the BeReal app, I believe it was created in 2020, and I believe it's from France, right? Just to give a little bit of context. People are starting to call it the anti-Instagram because the concept.
Ooh, I'm already loving where this is leading. Keep talking to me.
Maybe you are. Maybe. I don't know. The concept of it is that you open the app. Obviously, you can take pictures with it, but you can only take pictures at a one time a day. And it sends you a notification, and as soon as you click on the notification, you have a 2-minute timer that starts. Mm-hmm. And the concept of the app is to be real, be authentic as possible. Take a picture within those 2 minutes, and then post it to the app, and only your friends can see it.
I like the. Okay. All right. So what's the question behind it?
So some people are saying that, hey, like. Some people are like, yeah, we get the concept behind it. You're trying to be real, trying to be authentic, but you're kind of like almost defeating the purpose of being authentic by taking away this moment, whether it be something very mundane or something exciting happening in your life, taking away this moment that you're supposed to like take in for yourself. And then once again, putting your phone in front of it and capturing it for social media. And that kind of makes it inauthentic in itself already. And you're taking away the moment from that point. But like I said, the point of the whole app is that, you know, the 2-minute timers, you're kind of like under a little bit of pressure. Like, oh crap, what am I doing? Oh, I'm watching YouTube, I guess. And the cool thing about it is it uses both of your front and back camera. So it shows your face, but also shows your environment.
Whoa, that would be dangerous. Like, what if you're like committing a federal crime or something, and like in front of you is the bank that you're robbing?
Yeah, because that's what we do when we're taking BeReal things, right?
Like right at noon. Damn, bro.
And it happens randomly too. Mm-hmm. Now you don't have to answer it. First time.
Wait. So this is not like a timed thing, like every day at noon?
No, it happens whenever.
Are you serious?
But you can skip it. Okay. And then it'll just come up again during the day. During the day,
so you have a second chance in the day to like be real?
You pretty much have like I don't know how many times because I've done it. So I downloaded it to try it for myself. Mm-hmm. Just because I want to see what the hype was about. And so far, like it caught me one day when I was just like about to get into bed, and I'm like, oh crap. And then it caught me today at work, and I'm like, like I can't really take pictures because I'm in my uniform, right? And I'm also surrounded.
You can't take pictures in your uniform?
No, you can. It's just I'm also surrounded by certain things that I can't really get on video or camera. Mm-hmm. You know, so I'm like, let me point at my trash can, and let me take a picture of myself. So certain things like that. And actually, I want to show you. I brought this video right here just so you can kind of see, what I'm talking about.
Now I know why this new app is going viral. It's like real life, no editing and no filters.
See?
Now I know why this new app is going viral. It's like
So you see, that's like, it takes the picture and then that's the front facing camera and that's whatever else you were pointing at.
You have 2 minutes to do this once the notification comes
out?
Yep,
and then you hit the notification and the time starts.
Well,
so what do you think? Are you a fan of it? Do you think it's still inauthentic like other social media things? What's your take?
Dang it! I literally had a take and it just went out of my brain.
Oh man, get that take back.
Get that take back.
Yeah,
take back.
Come on.
Well, you know,
it's a novelty, so people are loving the novel aspect of it.
You know what this reminds me of? It's like whenever you used to like first get your phone, like your very first phone, when you were like 14, 15, 16 years old, and then like you would accidentally like take a picture of it, like take a picture while you were sitting down, like you, instead of like butt dialing,
exactly.
You would like accidentally like take a photo, and then it would just be like a random photo of your thumb and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's basically what it reminds me of. I kind of love it in theory.
Mhm.
Like, you know me, like I'm all about like bring on the ugliness, bring on the awkwardness, bring on the corniness. Like like give me all your flaws. Like
Right.
that's my shit.
And you know what it reminded me of?
Uh-huh.
It kind of reminded me of like the trend that kind of started last year was make Instagram casual again. Where kind of
What did they do for that?
well, it was just kind of like Gen Z and some millennials kind of like being like, you know, F the
I love
filters.
how Gen Z is over here F the filters when they have literally grown up not knowing life without them. You know, I feel
Yeah.
like millennials were the last ones to really like have an adolescence where they grew up without them.
But that
You
was
know?
kind of the trend that started on IG. I want to say last year was like make Instagram casual again, where is people started uploading pictures where it was like, you know, just that casual. It wasn't pretty. It was still an aesthetic, of course, but it wasn't pretty. It was blurry. It was whatever of the moment kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is kind of like almost the realization of that in another app.
I don't know. I love it, but I could just also see how this app could be hella incriminating.
No. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, man, if the wrong,
If you with your other dude right there and your other dude don't know about it, bro.
Not just
like,
that, safety.
sis.
I was thinking safety wise, like if the wrong person is, the good thing about it is that you can only add friends, right? So it's not like random people can follow you, right? You have to add friends. Only friends you can see your thing. So unless you have a friend that's creepy, this could be kind of a stalkish kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, and also when you think about like just the stuff that's been going on lately, not lately, but you know how people have passed away because like somebody gave away their location or whatever, or somebody was able to identify where they were
Right.
located
Yep.
by, you know, the sign in the store or the clock on the store or whatever, knowing when they were in.
Yeah, this is
like,
prime real estate for that.
Exactly.
Because it takes your face and your surrounding. So they'll know how you look like, and it looks like where you're
I
currently
just
at.
don't like how like it like without your permission takes over, like makes you take a picture of both your front and your back camera. Like that is kind of shiesty to me.
Yeah, it's it can make for some potentially dangerous situation if, like I said, if it gets into the wrong hands, of course.
But I mean, I love conceptually like what it's trying to do. Like I love people looking not their best.
You love the lowlights.
I love the lowlights.
Yeah.
I fuck with that shit. And but I don't know. I'm gonna have see if I don't know. This might be the one.
I would say download it. Give it a try.
I was literally about to say this might be the app that makes me get back on the internet.
Maybe.
This might be the one. Be real. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, BeReal app. So, you know, I mean,
kinda love
check it out if y'all want to. I mean, I don't know. It's cool so far. Like I said, it's a novelty. So, you know, novelties are fun. But yeah, that does it. Did you like the breads?
Oh yeah,
There was-
the
I got a-
pastelito's my favorite.
I got a lot more, but those are the three that I decided to
Oh,
pick.
you did? You got the whole thing for the house?
Yeah, I did.
Did you get the what's the one that I like? The one with the it's like the cuernito with the little like
No, I didn't. They didn't have any.
Oh man.
No, the sugar one, right? That's like covered in
Yeah.
it. Nah, they didn't have any of those.
Damn.
No.
Okay. All right.
You'll see. I'll show you the bag.
Okay.
Okay, so, you know, topics are out the way. Favorite segment up next, good looking out.
Yeah.
Yes, Vettel, can you please kick it off?
No, I can't. You have to kick it off.
You want me to kick it off?
Yes, please kick it off.
All right, let me
please.
take a sip of this water. Okay, so for my good looking out, I want to talk about the new Hulu original. I think it's Hulu original, or it's a FX show. I feel like last week I talked about FX show with this fool. This week I want to talk about it's still fairly new. I believe it came out last month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, The Bear.
Did you already see the episode?
Yep. So I just watched the first episode, so I'm kind of giving my first impressions of it.
Mm-hmm.
It stars Jeremy Allen White, who is one of the main stars of Shameless. That show that went on for a long time. I didn't really watch all of it, but I did enjoy Shameless. So he's in this show. He is the main character named Carmen. Carmi is his nickname as well, and he works at this like meat deli sandwich shop that I'm trying to like. They don't give you too much of background yet, but what I've been able to piece together that he is his brother, who had recently passed away, owned the shop, and now he's kind of taking it over. And from what I was able to gather is that he is kind of like a very top tier like chef, like culinary chef. And
Who's the main guy?
Yeah. And he's kind of coming back into this world that he's kind of been absent from, because it's in Chicago, by the way. So it's very like blue collar, very like homegrown city type vibes, right? Mm-hmm. And he's been away from it from kind of a while. Like, he's still the accent. He's still like very much a Chicago type person, but he's kind of been away for it for so long that people don't know how to take to his way of like trying to run a kitchen.
Yeah,
but you could
like
tell,
Kanye in Flashing Lights.
But you could tell he knows his shit, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you're like, oh, he really knows cooking. He really knows like how to lead a crew. But some people aren't vibing with it, specifically his cousin, and they're kind of like, it's kind of like proving ground. It's like, all right, you're back, and I kind of want to see what you can do. So they're kind of, giving him shit and stuff like that. But at the same time, he's trying to like manage the shop, because like his brother passed away, and he doesn't really know how he's gonna make, no pun intended, ends meet. Right? That's kind of like the basis for the first episode, that they're kind of tough on coming across money at the moment, since the brother has passed away. So, that's kind of the basis of the show. Like I said, I just saw the first episode. I really like it. I really like the vibe, the whole jargon, the whole dialogue in the kitchen, outside of the kitchen. They haven't really gotten too much of the drama, because it's like a comedy drama. So far, I do like what I see. I do like the chemistry between the kitchen crew, and just kind of like what the title itself means, because I think there's like a bigger meaning behind the bear title. So I love it. I give it like an 8.5 out of 10, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think it's like 100% on I think it's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I told you that. Yeah. Okay, don't you be over here telling me news in front of the podcast. Oh,
yeah, but it's really good. Check it out. It's on Hulu.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
by the way,
just do my job.
By the way, did you know that it's on Hulu?
Yeah, I saw the video.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. 8.5 out of 10 Mexicano stars?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Ricardo Estrellas.
Okay. All right. So for my good looking out, it's gonna be a 2-parter, because I feel like one part I kind of cheated, but that's okay. All right. So, part 1, you guys should already know this, because your girl won't shut up about it. But yesterday was the premiere of ABC's own season 2 of Abbott Elementary. I cannot remember whether or not we've already covered this in a good looking out. I'm sure we have, because like Issa Rae, I won't shut up about Quinta Brunson, and if Mexicano hasn't already done it, I'm sure we have. I haven't. Oh, okay. All right. So season 2 of Abbott Elementary literally started yesterday. Now, for streaming fiends, that means that we can officially watch it today. And yeah, the crew is back. Quinta, what's his face from Everybody Hates Chris, Barbara, that I'm literally like
Sarah Jones.
No, Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Yes, that bippity boppity bing chick, the white chick from the Bronx, not the Bronx,
from Philly.
She's like straight from Philly. Yes. Oh my gosh, she gives me like the vibes of this coworker that I have too. It's just like so fucking brilliant. Anyway,
Tyler James Williams.
Yes.
From Everybody Hates Chris.
Yes. And then Jamel, I believe, the comedian principal, the comedian that plays the principal.
Yep.
Ava,
yep.
Yes. Okay, so all of them are back on ABC, ready to start the shenanigans, ready to go back to school. And also another person that is back, which is why I brought this up to begin with, is a YouTuber that I love and I adore so much. And I'm kind of a little shy about like being as effusive too, because the girl is local. She's from Austin, Texas. So like, you never know. Like one day she might see this and be like, "Oh, who's that creepy girl talking about me?"
Creepy.
Right. So Evelyn from the internet, I watched her first ever YouTube video coming back. I think she took a break. She's like she took a break for months and months and months. She was going through it. People go through it. We get all depressy, messy, and, we stop wanting to be here for a minute. And, totally valid. But anyway, she posted her first video in like months yesterday. And what was it of? Synergy. It was about the trailer of season 2 of Abbott Elementary, which airs today. And if you guys haven't seen it already, please, 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 you guys ready for some belly laughs at like 7 o'clock on a Friday night or on a Thursday night, or just whenever you need to kick back and, like let loose and like have some chuckles and some like very, very, very like subtle, undertony, like social commentary that you don't even need to pay attention to necessarily, because you just need to be there for the enjoyment.
Have some chuckles.
Yes, have some chuckles. And if you want additional chuckles, like after that, go on YouTube and go watch Evelyn from the Internet's videos, and then you have like chuckle squared. So yeah, that is my good looking out. Part 1 and part 2. I give them both 9 out of 10 Veronica stars because that's how I roll. And yeah, that's me.
How can you give a good look out on Abbott Elementary if you haven't seen the episode?
Because I have faith.
I know it's probably going to be good.
And I've seen the trailer.
I don't doubt it.
I watched Evelyn. I watched Evelyn's reaction video about
trailer.
Watching the trailer. So
Yes.
I watched the trailer through her. That's how I know.
I guess. I mean, normally you have to see it to be a good looking. Okay, I get it. I have faith in that the show's going to be good too. That the season's going to be good.
We know.
Yeah, we know. Okay. Is that all we got, Vettel?
That's all we got. Unless
All
you got
right.
something else planned.
I have nothing else.
Okay.
This has been a great coming up at 38-minute episode of ILS. We appreciate anybody who's listening. And we will have more in store for you the next week. Hopefully we're still here on this earth to give you another episode.
Oh my gosh, why you gotta go dark?
Hey man, you never know. Anything can happen. Any
Happy
day.
Latin History Month. Happy Hispanic History Month, y'all.
Yeah, happy. I mean, it'll still be a Hispanic Heritage Month
Mm-hmm.
when we come back, or Latin X Month, however whatever you decide to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So really appreciate everybody, and we will see you next week. All right, take
Peace.
care.